suppose ultimately there would be nothing wrong with having an automated type AI prompt or probe or counselor as well. I mean, we've all sat with ChatGPT and tested with all sorts of tests and questions, and come up with information which is good. So ultimately, I don't really think that we'd maybe be as heavily reliant on a person or a human type genetic counselor. I mean, this is something that would be processed very nicely through an AI type system.
What's an analogy that I like to use is they always used to say they always used to say that you wouldn't have your calculator with you in your pocket at all times. And then of course all of us have a cell phone with us these days, and we do have our calculator with us. And now the sort of next step that we're seeing now with AI with that is you you even now in universities you have to memorize large amounts of data. But we having the fact equivalent of a calculator with us, and ChatGPT or AI, general AI, with all of its caveats and mistakes and taking things with a pinch of salt, is essentially like having a little professor in your pocket. And so when in doubt, it's not a bad idea to start there, right? Don't end there, right? You do proper research as well, but it's really not. And when it comes to pure data and information that we've already synthesized and information that we've done this test, we know these genetic factors about these 10,000 genes, right? Then it makes sense to use machine learning to simplify that. It makes sense to use AI to make that into a format, information-wise, that can be understood by the clinician and the patient and the scientist.
Absolutely, so I mean, and this is actually where AI, I believe, would really come into its own. So
Yeah,
that is probably a new area of research in clinical medicine as
yeah.
to how to use AI to assist us
Clinical
as
grade
that.
AI.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.